Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 3 of designing a church. And we're gonna conclude this little episode right now by showing basically pretty much us in Photoshop, and I'll also do one in Illustrator. So first thing we've got to do is I suppose the thing we could do is just open this up here, and somehow I can't. Why can't I like edit this? That's kind of strange. So that's fine. So we're just gonna like edit just these. We've got to snip these parts out. One here, one there. Okay, next we've got to do is just sort of. As you can see, there's been a look. I did some of these in the off screen area. Oh, there we go. So very quickly, just go to adjustments, brightness. We won't even need to do too much. Try to like avoid things from becoming too grainy. We could brighten it up or dark. So maybe that 29 is the right touch. Contrast. That's a nice enough touch, I reckon. So we did that. Go to image, adjust again, levels. Try not to go like overboard when doing these, but just sort of like enough to define what needs to be shown. Like maybe round about here. We tone these down a bit, but you see, just it's better if it's a little bit more, so it's actually kind of toned. Curves makes it too grainy, but if we try and move it like if we do it here, it kind of like conveys the impression that this part is sort of like being being a bit of shading here, which is indirectly a sort of like a good idea. Not entirely sure where this line, however, came from, but never mind. Hue, saturation, color. I suppose we could do like a color balance. So try shadows just to see if we do it too much like that. Maybe a little bit to the middle. Grey there. Cold midtones. And highlights. A little bit of parts of blue here, which I'll leave up to you to decide pretty much what that's meant to look like. I'm not too sure what else. Now, mode, we could try doing grayscale, but discard color information just to see. It's kind of the same as before. It doesn't make too much of a difference. We'll try and take it back to RGB color. I suppose the only thing really we can do is maybe try doing do a filter, I suppose. Let's see, filter gallery. A sort of brushes may not be angled. Crosshatch doesn't technically look too bad. Dark. Can we sort of like reduce the... Okay, so we need to sort of like go the other way for balance. Black intensity. I think it kind of looks not too bad if we did it through this. White intensity. I actually don't. I don't think it looks too bad if we put like it through white intensity. So we'll keep it like that for the moment. We can come back to change this. Let's try something in sketch. See, bas relief. Not much. Chalk and what was this? Charcoal. Stroke pressure 2, yeah. Probably not. Charcoal. Again, chrome, no. Graphic pens, interesting, I suppose, but no. Note paper, photocopy, plaster, stamp, torn edges. Waterpaper's not too bad. Text. Let's try see what's like in. This is sort of like more in the right idea. Doing what's this? Craquelin. Let's just see if we did like a bit like this. Crack depth. Let's try 9 or 10. Not bad. Brightness. Let's just tone it down a bit. Interesting. I don't think it's that too bad at that. Grain, kind of same thing. Mosaic tiles, stained glass, too much. Patchwork. I think either craquelin or mosaic. I mean, I like the mosaic tiles. It's interesting. So well, let's go the craquelin. I think that's my personal favorite. Okay, now even if we would, let's say we try and accept this, and it could be possible that he wanted to ask me to go back and try again. So, but I think we'll keep it like that. We'll do craquelin for the time being. Trying to invert photo filter, black and white, color balance. Let's try channel mixer just a little bit, just to see. No, like not. Doesn't make really like much of a difference. Contrast, nah, that's not gonna do much. What we need is more like black and white filtering. So we keep it cold. Again, not much of a difference really. Don't need brushes. Posterize. It stands out quite a bit actually when it's like posterize. Not bad actually. I don't think it looks too bad for posterized. Again, this could mean nothing in the future if he just wants me to. There we are. Just have to. My mouse is acting funny at this moment. Threshold. No, I don't think we need that. So we're gonna keep this for the time being, just to see what it looks like. But that's not quite the end of the story because. No, not for the time being. We are actually going to have a go in Illustrator to try and see if we can make a difference here. So yeah, exactly. I press 1 and just there we go. Okay, disable that. I don't need to know about this, so we'll just do we'll play it very straight, basically, just to do this. So really, this routine is just going to be very straightforward, even with this mouse. And I don't know if it's like the sitting position I'm in is not meant to be right or what, because I feel like, yeah, exactly. For some reason, it should be just fine. I'll update them, but it just does this, and this looks shit. It's right. Let's try this again. I just went through this the first time. What does it need to tell me to do this again for? No reason. I don't even know what the... Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just... refocus and try this again perfectly. No expense paid for this software I pay nearly £600 a year for. And I can't even just do something this simple. So, move this up slightly. We'll reverse that. Give the lighting a 0. Done that. The brick wall should be pretty straightforward as well, so we'll just... to some people, this may not look strictly the most professional example in the world, but there you go. I earned my degree, so I'm going to use it. So again, we're going to keep this for 0 at the moment. We'll drop down here and we'll lock this for the moment. Because what's needed next is to do these lines so that the formation of the bricks will be simple. Okay, this one should be straightforward to do, but hopefully, this for all I know, this thing's just gonna play minds of a game of its own. So, do that. We drag that down here, and we'll drag that down again. So we're gonna just give this white and black background. Where's the stroke here? Put up to 2. Yeah, I don't think these overlap that much. So, oh, bloody hell! Click. I'm only clicking this once. What's it doing? Doesn't matter. We'll do it like this. This thing wants to play games. I'll happily play along myself. So just drag these along and just so it lines up. And just drag these along again. This might take some time, so I might want to call back in a good couple of moments. So I might just take a pause right here just to show you what the final product is going to be. This is going to take some time. Spare no expense in this commentary, ladies and gentlemen. I'm as lost as you are. But then again, I just might need to get a new mouse. Maybe that's what the deal is, or because I don't know why it's it double clicks like crazy, and I know if I'm just holding the left key down isn't particularly very interesting as far as trying to deliver a lecture is concerned, or just an insight to my style, I guess you could say. But if I had any. Okay, never mind. I suppose I could just like drag this along, but let's just see how this works. Touch down a little bit there. I know this isn't going to look technically the same as the one in the picture, but it's the fact that we're just like doing this a certain way. See, we could just pull this there. Okay, now that's. I'm actually gonna like disable the background for a second. Now, of course, you see this is the only real problem else we have is. The only way to do this is to like line these up properly. There we go. It does mean like a part of this wall here is going to look, as you can imagine, a little bit thicker than the other. But actually, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll make this half the size, and it's going to look a little bit inconsistent. But I suppose the only other thing we can really do to like fix this is half that, and let me see. Just close this part down and just lower this and into place. That might be the only real choice we might have. Copy that down there. Copy that again. And shrink that down to size. Okay, I'm just gonna like stop the video now, so I'll give you guys an update in about 10 or so minutes just to show you where we're at. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and actually welcome this morning because it's like 12:15 in the morning. Well, so basically this is sort of like how it's been finalized, and I think it is now time to print this out. So this is the one I'm going to be using. The one for Illustrator, sadly, it wasn't as good as I could have made it out to be, and with time getting on and all that, I've decided that this one is the way to go. So let's do this. Okay. Print. Where's print? Print. I can't see. Oh, here it is. Not too sure why I would show these dimensions. Oh, here we are. The size will do. They could just like lower this down to size. Okay, there we go. Print. Some clipping will cut. Whatever, just get on with it. Yep, that's the sound of a printer, ladies and gentlemen. And I've had this printer since like 2017. It's an absolute treat of a machine. It really is. It only cost me like about £40 in the day, so not bad. Job done. So let's put this to the side for unplug the thing. Sorry about that. That there, and the finished result looks something like this. I know it's not, there's the white space, here and all that, but that should be sorted out. So hopefully, if I get a copy of a bulletin next week, it should have that on the front. Or whether or not anybody else has been asked, I'll have to wait and see. So I hope everyone's enjoyed this, and if you know what, I enjoy this far more than I'm trying to like give away right now, because if I was to give, I might even do some next week just to see what happens. I could. We'll see. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see all of you again for next week. So take care and bye bye for now. Well, good morning, I should say. It is what it is.